Ladies and gentlemen, I regret to inform you I have absolutely no good news to report concerning Category 4 Hurricane Ida, which is a major mega monster headed straight towards Louisiana. All we can do now is watch and pray. Hurricane Ida is an absolute force to be reckoned with, a monster Cat 4 hurricane packed with eyewall lightning. It now has 130 mile per hour sustained winds. It has dropped 6 millibars in a single hour. And I think the storm still has about 6 to 12 hours over water to continue to strengthen. So a Category 5 hurricane cannot be ruled out. And so, in my opinion, August 2021 has been a non-stop brutal month from beginning to end. And it's still not even over yet. Technically, we still have about 3 days left to go. We'll be getting hit by a hurricane. The coronavirus Delta variant has just been ripping apart Texas. Almost everyone I know has had a family member or a work situation catch the virus or have to close down. And then the wildfire situation is also super horrible. Van to you, this is the furthest east. I've seen the Caldor fire. This is southeast of Twin Bridges off of Highway 50. Based on my distance, I'm guessing those flames got to be at least 100 feet high. And so, yeah, this is almost looking like Mordor, or the Eye from Lord of the Rings. So, well, the good news is August is almost over, and the energy and things hopefully will calm down in September. But then we've got good reason to think that October is going to be vicious again, and then November is going to be vicious, and then December is going to be vicious. But I'm remaining optimistic that 2022 will be a better year. So please hang on and do what you can to survive. The sun has been sort of freaking out. There are 4 sunspots on the sun right now. It's been firing off coronal mass ejections and solar flares like crazy, which has brought some pretty impressive northern lights. This is from southern Ontario last night. And it is absolutely beautiful amongst all the chaos. I still believe God is great. So yeah, August on Earth has seemed like hell in many ways. Congratulations to everyone who will survive it. California disasters, not to seem alarming. You don't really have to say that at the end of August, because I think most people know that August is pretty alarming. There's not a lot of hype to the end of August. It's just not the greatest time. And those of us safe right now, it does feel like weird doom gazing. So, and we don't hit the peak of hurricane season for about another 2 weeks. And then I have us on super high alert again for October 7th through about the 14th. And the last time I put it on major high alert, it was around the 27th and then 5 days after. So we can see here that obviously the threats will not end with August. My prayers, good thoughts, and wishes are with the people of Louisiana, New Orleans, Mobile, Alabama, Mississippi. These are going to be some pretty heavy, pretty hard impacts that will probably last for quite a while. This is definitely a very dangerous situation that will continue to get dangerous, or dangerouser, until landfall. And then this thing will cut out a giant swath of wind and rain. I've done my absolute best to try and warn people, get everybody prepared. And I hope some people did evacuate. And I hope the people who stayed behind will make it through. But this thing, this is one of the most rainiest hurricane paths I've ever seen. Not only after even landfall, but as it continues on through the Northeast. Remember, the Northeast has been hit by 2 different tropical storms in the last 2 weeks. So they're all super soggy up here. So yeah, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for anybody right now. Like I said, the rest of the year is probably going to be crazy. And my big fear with the coronavirus is that, dude, the South has been getting just freaking slammed. My worry is that as it gets colder, then like the middle of America and the North are going to get super slammed in the same way we have been getting super slammed in the South. And Texas almost just went with a rip the Band-Aid off. Joe Rogan, Alex Jones, Governor Abbott, Elon Musk, super herd immunity. And we'll have to see how everybody else's strategies play out. I've been recommending playing defense all the way through 2022. I know people still keep talking shit to me about the coronavirus. And, the vaccine. But the list of radio talk show hosts and YouTubers who urged people not to get the vaccines and not to wear masks who are dying continues to grow by multiple names each week. And by the end of the year, it'll probably be a pretty long list. And last year, at pretty much this exact same time, I pretty much told everybody, please play maximum defense to the end of 2022. And if you ever have anything over Category 3 hurricane headed your way, please evacuate. Oh, man. Yeah, but just death has been all around. And this is definitely not the cheeriest late night graveyard shift THORnews video ever. Oh, what a horrible month, man. And so, pretty pleased, brace for impact, and I ask for people on both sides, all sides, to pray for the people involved in this hurricane. It's going to be a brutal 24 hours. Pretty much every danger you can think of will be in the cone. Storm surge over 10 to 15 feet. Rain over 20 inches. Wind over 100 miles an hour, up to 140 or higher. Tornadoes. Power outages. Then you've got more severe weather up here. And then that will continue through Monday. The severe weather will be over here. But the weird, windy, tornado-y aspects will still continue through Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi. And well, even though I warned myself and all of us that the end of August would be super duper, absolutely brutal on every level and every way, still makes it super hard to take. Doesn't make it any easier now, does it? And, this seems like the second time in less than a month that we've had at least two cyclonic systems, this time two hurricanes hitting North America. Last time it was two tropical storms hitting North America. So we've got Ida here and then Nora here. And this is doing devastating things to Mexico now. Mexico's getting hit with a hurricane right before Louisiana, and then this is going to push all that moisture up into the southwest, and this is going to push all that moisture into the northeast. And then look at how the storms up in the central North America are just pushing like a fire hydrant, although that's rain and wind as well. And you can see the two pin eyes in both hurricanes. Oh, Lordy. I wish I had something good to tell you, but I do not right now. And the sun has been absolutely freaking out in every single level, either whether it was sunspots, filaments, solar flares, coronal mass ejections. There isn't anything grand or grand minimally about any of this. So, I regret to inform you if you made those predictions, you were wrong. But I guess if you can convince people not to wear masks or not to get vaccinated, then you can convince people that this is minimal activity. What a crazy days we live in, man. Most interesting days out there. But look at that giant filament tear off. Look at that giant filament tear off. Look at that M47 solar flare down here. Look at those filaments be rocking, jocking, and popping. Crazy days indeed, my friends. And then there are people like, well, at least Bitcoin's going up while everything is falling apart. Everything is on fire. Plague rages. Hurricanes hit. They still clutch to their crypto wallets, I guess. But hey, anything that'll bring you a good mood in these days that is legal and consensual amongst adults I guess it's fine. And usually being planetary defense commander is not the easiest job in the world. It comes with a lot of pressure. And so usually at the end of a month, I'm super burned out. And that is definitely the case with August. No excuses. But if I'm not at the top of my game right now, man, it has been one super crazy month. And then I spent a long time warning people about the end of this month. And so we're almost done with this month. So that is the good news. All right. I'm ending with that good news. I can start to plug my fundraiser, I guess, tomorrow or the next day or whatever. Because I do a fundraiser at the end of every month, regardless of hurricanes, plagues, wildfires, wars, breakdowns, alien invasions, whatever's going on. Yeah, things are crazy. All right. Stay cool. I appreciate you. God bless everyone. And say some prayers for the people in need tonight, please. Thank you very much. All right. Talk to y'all soon.